Recent satellite imagery has captured a mock-up of the USS Gerald R. aircraft carrier positioned in a Chinese desert training range. This carrier-resembling structure, akin to others in the vicinity, is presumably intended for target practice, serving as a platform for China to assess the effectiveness of its advancing missile capabilities. This observation underscores China's efforts to develop a robust military force capable of deterring American naval presence. The images, captured on January 1st by Planet Labs, reveal the mock target situated in the Taklamakan Desert, bearing a striking resemblance in shape, size, and specific features to the USS Gerald R. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why China's mock-up of the USS Gerald R. for target practice won't help it much in a real battle. Let's get started. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte, an industry-leading Big Four auditing firm. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy by preventing external entry to your internet traffic, as well as enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Best of all, with one NordVPN account, you can secure up to 6 devices at the same time. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive savings by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The Chinese military knows it can't compete with the US Navy when it comes to carriers, so it's taken a different route. China has 2 missiles that are specifically designed to neutralize supercarriers or large warships, DF-21D and DF-26B. The Dongfeng-21 is a 2-stage, solid-fueled, single-warhead, medium-range ballistic missile, MRBM, that has a speed of around Mach 10, a maximum range of around 1,450 kilometers or 900 miles, and carries a 600 kilogram or about 1,350 pounds warhead. DF-26B, developed from the DF-26, is the anti-ship variant and can hit naval targets. It has a range of 4,000 kilometers or 2,500 miles and is thought to be designed to conduct precision nuclear or conventional strikes with an accuracy of 100 meters CEP. But there are 3 reasons due to which China will find it very difficult, if not impossible, to deal with a Ford-class supercarrier. USS Gerald R. aircraft carrier is one of the biggest warships to roam the oceans, displacing around 100,000 tons. But that doesn't mean it's slow and lumbering. Powered by its 2 Bechtel A1B PWR nuclear reactors, it can move at 35 miles per hour or 56 kilometers per hour. Though the supercarrier is huge, in an open ocean, a carrier is not easy to detect or track. In 30 minutes after sighting by an opponent, the area within which a carrier might be operating will expand to 900 square miles, and this will increase to around 4,000 square miles after 60 minutes. They also don't need refueling, unlike conventionally powered carriers. Also, at its maximum range of 1,450 kilometers or 900 miles, a missile like DF-21D, which has a max speed of Mach 10, will take around 7 minutes to hit the target, and the supercarrier could undertake defensive maneuvers, including the last-moment ones to evade the missile. Hitting a supercarrier that's not moving is totally different from scoring a hit on one that's actively trying to escape incoming missiles. On Friday, June 18, 2021, the USS Gerald R. successfully completed the first scheduled explosive event as part of Full Ship Shock Trials, FSST. The U.S. military detonated a 20-ton or 40,000-pound bomb next to the new supercarrier. The explosion was so powerful that it registered a 3.9 on the Richter scale. The blast is comparable to 100 modern depth charges exploding simultaneously. A blast can occur from anti-ship missiles, naval mines, torpedoes, or even other ships nearby that get hit by enemy weaponry. FSSTs include validation of almost everything, like the hardiness of onboard computer systems to nuclear reactor elements. Ford successfully completed the third and final scheduled explosive event for full ship shock trials on August 8, 2021. During the 4-month testing evolution, the aircraft carrier withstood the impact of 3 underwater explosions released at distances progressively closer to the warship. Captain Paul Lanzillotta, Ford's commanding officer, had said, "We had 0 catastrophic failures on the ship, 0 situations where they had flooding, 0 fires. It's evident that you cripple a Ford-class supercarrier, only a direct hit will be effective." USS Ford is covered from all sides due to the presence of multiple Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruisers and Arleigh Burke destroyers. Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruiser has an overall length of 567 feet, or 173 meters, and a displacement of about 9,600 tons. This makes it one of the largest cruisers in the world. It's a lethal platform and is capable of carrying out different kinds of missions. It has in total 122 cells Mark 41 Vertical Launch System (VLS). These can be configured with the combination of the following weapons based on the mission requirements, such as SM-2MR Block 3B for air defense and anti-ship role, SM-3 for ballistic missile defense, ESSM for anti-missile role, ERAM or SM-6 for anti-air warfare, BGM-109 Tomahawk for land attack, as well as RUM-139A VL ASROC for anti-submarine role. The Arleigh Burke destroyers are multi-role warships. These can carry out anti-aircraft warfare (AAW), anti-submarine warfare (ASW), and anti-surface warfare (ASUW). These are impressive warships, having an overall length of 509 feet or 155 meters, and a displacement of around 9,200 tons. Each of these has a 96-cell Mark 41 vertical launch system and several other weapon systems. The strike group will also have cover from multiple AWACS, or airborne warning and control systems, which minimize the chance of any surprise attack. The supercarrier itself has multiple short-range air defense systems, which include RIM-162 ESSM, RIM-116 rolling airframe missiles, as well as Phalanx CIWS. The supercarrier carries up to 90 aircraft, including the Boeing FA-18E and F Super Hornet, Boeing EA-18G Growler, Grumman C-2 Greyhound, Northrop Grumman E-2 Hawkeye, Lockheed Martin F-35C Lightning II, Sikorsky SH-60 Seahawk helicopters, and unmanned combat aerial vehicles. Fighter aircraft like F-35C Lightning II possess the ability to detect and take out incoming threats, if required, with missiles like AIM-9X.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.